feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride away.
Real quick, let me read some information that we actually found on Rolling Stone's website. It is confirmed that the reason why Sean Combs' home has been raided as part of a sex trafficking investigation. That is the main target of why they're raiding his home. I'll read a couple paragraphs here that'll give you a little bit more information. It says official raided Sean Combs' Los Angeles home on Monday. A law enforcement source told Rolling Stone. The investigation is being led by Homeland Security and carried out just 4 months after the rap mogul's ex-girlfriend, singer Cassie, accused Combs of sex trafficking. Helicopters and agents were seen swarming Combs' Holmby Hills mansion on Monday afternoon, and officials were also present at his Miami residence. Footage of the scene in LA appeared to show men detained and waiting outside the house. A source tells Rolling Stone 4 Jane Does and 1 John Doe already sat for interviews with Southern District of New York investigators for a probe related to alleged sex trafficking, domestic violence, racketeering. More interviews are scheduled, the source said. Let's read this one more time. This is pretty much the biggest and most useful information we're going to get. A source has told Rolling Stone that 4 Jane Does and 1 John Doe, which means 4 women, 1 man, already have sat with interviews with the Southern District of New York. So, by the way, this is originating out of the Southern District of New York. And they've sat for a probe related to alleged sex trafficking, domestic violence, and racketeering. More interviews are scheduled, the source said. It says earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, in New York, executed law enforcement actions as a part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. By the way, this is a quote they gave. We will provide further information as it becomes available, a Homeland Security Investigation spokesperson said in a statement. Rolling Stones has contacted Combs for comment. Douglas Wigdor, who represents Cassie and a Jane Doe accuser, say in a statement provided to Rolling Stone, we will always support law enforcement when it seeks to prosecute those that have violated the law. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm probably leading with a little bit of assumption more than just going off just what's said in black and white. I think it's almost pretty much, it's okay for me to assume that one of the Jane Does that at least HSI is saying they interviewed is Cassie. Yeah. If Cassie's lawyer is putting this out after she just got 30 million or 50 million, whatever the fuck he gave her, she talked to the cops. Keep in mind, no matter what NDA she signed, no matter what agreement was in place, nothing could ever prevent her from speaking with law enforcement or cooperating with law enforcement. No matter NDA, no matter what it is, could prevent her from cooperating with law enforcement regarding any type of investigation into Sean Combs. So them putting out the statement kind of says, well, law enforcement hollered at us, we talked to them. Fuck it. Another attorney, the one that it says it represents 2 accusers, producer Rodney Jones and Liza Gardner, tells Rolling Stone, it's about damn time. Sometimes justice is delayed. Sometimes justice delayed is not justice denied, so as long as justice ultimately arrives. The Southern District of New York is one of the most prestigious in the country. This is true. Let me give you a rundown of the Southern District of New York when it comes to federal cases. This is a case where it's landed rapper Casanova in jail. It's a precinct that's landed 6ix9ine in jail. It's the precinct that anytime a New York rapper starts wilding, they go to jail because it's Southern District. They bring the majority of cases. I believe even also, it's not necessarily a Fed case, but they're responsible for all the New York cases, and it's the reason why you won't see too much violence any rappers who start doing too much, racketeering charges come down. Okay? So this is a former prosecutor, federal prosecutor saying this. They said the Southern District of New York is one of the most prestigious in the country. They're bringing a case against him. Diddy has a lot to worry about. This is the former federal prosecutor, Nima Rahmani. They told Rolling Stone, it says he is in a world of hurt right now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, people.
Haley Winslow joining us live from Holmby Hills with more on what investigators were looking for. Haley?